I am leaving exactly where I left off from last video. It's been a busy few days, but a lot of good things are happening. So I am really excited because hockey season is, of course, coming back, as many of you all know because of my previous posts, but I'm here to talk about that a little bit. So at the beginning of the season, there was kind of a scare with David Pasta, and it's Jeremy Jacobs, what could I say? But anyway, yeah, so I'm back, and we are back where we left off exactly. We're going to be looking for some more iron, some more gold. Hopefully I find gold, because I found 8 things of gold that one time a little while ago. I have 22 iron. That's not too bad, but I'd like a lot more than that, considering that I am running low on pretty much everything. The one thing that I am not, running low on is coal. Coal I have an overabundance of, but obviously I don't want to get too comfortable because I don't want to just suddenly not have coal and be like, shoot, what am I supposed to do? So I like that voice. What am I supposed to do? So yeah, there's that. I think I'm being a little bit loud, but I don't know. We used to... Okay, I'm going to tell you guys a story. A very fun story. So the first apartment my wife and I moved to a little while ago, it was a 1-bedroom, very small apartment, very cramped. It was very cheap, so you do what you gotta do to save some money. But it was just such a small place. Anyway, but we loved it. It was nice. We enjoyed it. We liked the space. We liked the furniture we had. It was a nice little exquisite place. So, oh, sorry, I thought I heard something. So what happened was, we had these neighbors that were just crazy. Our downstairs neighbor was this little old guy. He had a wheelchair, and every now and then we would hear him yelling. We didn't know why. So one day, her and I were talking. We come home, we were talking, and the next thing we know, we hear him screaming. So I go downstairs, and I'm like, "Is everything okay? Is everything all right?" And he's just flat out yell at me. He's like, "You guys are so loud. You guys are awful. Why don't you guys come home and stop it around?" I'm like, "Whoa, sir. I'm sorry, but I apologize. We will try lowering our voices, but I didn't honestly think that we were being that loud to begin with. If you want, we'll lower our voices, but I can't guarantee that we're going to be absolutely silent." Okay, so we introduced each other, that was fine. And weeks go by, no problems from him, and then he starts yelling again at us, just randomly one day. But it wasn't like when we were talking. It was like if we dropped something, he would yell. If there was one day I slipped on the floor and I fell on my back and he yelled. And then there was another day where I dropped a plate. I came home, it was a very long day. It was like 2 a.m. I came home from a late shift and I'm starting to make dinner and I drop a plate. And I'm like, great. And then 5 seconds later, he starts yelling again. I'm like, that's it, I'm talking to him. So I go downstairs, I talk to him again. I'm like, "I'm so sorry. I work at Disney. This is how it is. I have super late hours and I can't just be silent all the time. Human mistakes happen. And honestly, I've noticed the last few times you've been yelling at us, it's because something has dropped, something has fallen, something out of our control has happened. I slip and fall." And he doesn't really get it. He's kind of not really there. And so I guess we just leave it at that. And then he starts to get back at us. And mind you, I may have a very loud voice, but I'm not very loud. So he starts getting back at us, and he starts playing his TV super loud, and his argument is that he has a hearing aid, so he has to play it loud. But my argument back was put on captions. So anyway, it would go on from it would turn on at 9 p.m. and then keep going on until 6 a.m. And 6 a.m. is when it will stop. Like as if he had a completely different schedule. Like he went from sleeping during the night to day or something like that. It was just a flat out completely different schedule. And so one night I go downstairs because it was like we had to wake up early, and I'm like, you know, we need to talk to him again, and this is the third time, but this is going to be the final time. And so I go downstairs, I knock on the door, no answer, but I could hear the TV through the wall outside. I could hear it. I'm not crazy. I heard his TV. It was so loud, and so I'm knocking, and then I walk away. As I'm going up the stairs, he just starts yelling, "Hey, who's knocking on my door? And whoever it is, I'm going to shoot you. I have a gun, and I'm not afraid to use it." And that's when I'm like, whoa. What? So at that point, you know, panicked, I'm like, this guy's going to shoot me because he's playing his TV too loud. I want to talk to him. And I know he's awake. There's no way he's asleep. There's no way. He's listening to TV that loud. So I called the police. The police come. They talk to him. And the cop comes talk to us. And he's like, "So your friend downstairs, quite an interesting fellow. He's, bless his soul, he's disabled and, you know, hearing aid and all that. But he's not all there. He's just not there at all. And he's like, if he threatens you or says anything else again, just call us up. We'll come by. But this is something you need to let the apartment complex know." And we did. We told the apartment complex about it. And it was just, apparently he's done this to everyone. And it makes me and my wife question, when is a good time for you to move out of an apartment community? Like, when is the age of when, as awful as this may be to say, when do you reach that age where you need to leave an apartment and move into a retirement home? You know what I mean? Like, when is it, when you're at that age, what is that age when you've gotten to the point where it's starting to affect other people? And like I said, I know I'm going to go to hell for this conversation, but I need to know, like, if every person is going to have hearing aid at one point, fine. But when's it going to get to the point where everyone's just old and they're so stubborn to do anything about it that they're not going to respect other people? You know what I mean? Like, what age is that? And I'd like to know what that is, because I feel like there should be like a dedicated age. Like, you reach 84, that's when you should be in a retirement home, or if you're still with your wife in a home or like a house, fine. Oh, shoot. Whew. And then fine. As long as you're not disturbing the peace. You know what I mean? Like, when do you get to that age? And yeah, so that's my ramble right there. So yeah, like, our first apartment, that was just quite a story. I love telling that story because it's yeah. So I have quite a bit of iron, 36. I mean, that's not the best, but my pockets are starting to get a little full. I'll go exploring for a little bit more, just maybe like for one more section or something. So I never realized how tall this place is. You know, like, there's a lot of trenches here. Where the heck am I? I know this area, but I don't recognize it. Does that make sense? Like, I know where I am, but I don't remember where I am. Ooh, have I been down there before? Okay. Don't do this at home, kids. Ah! Love this game. Now the question is, how am I gonna get back? Well, I don't have a plan. There we go. There we go. I like to fill in the holes because I know my luck, I'm gonna fall in it. I'm gonna be that one person that's gonna fall. Man, have I never like explored this area? Like, I see torches up there, but I don't see any torches down here. Did I just not walk around down here? That's odd. That's odd of Dan. Daniel would never do that. Ah. So, let's see, more coal. And then what I'm going to do with this coal is I'm going to make a coal block, and I'm going to use that block to put in front of the road to make sure no one can go around me, because that block of coal is going to protect me from all the other invaders of this world. So, by the way, I decided to make this world. It was originally this size. It was a small, but then I decided to make it a medium. This is the area like south of it. So I have never played in a map that's medium before, and I know what you're gonna say, noob. Who hasn't done that? Well, I haven't, so I am kind of excited. I mean, I've played in maps that are big. I've never actually built in a map that's big. Does that make sense? So yeah, I'm really excited to see all the new places where this world could take me. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? My voice is terrible. I can't sing a single note. My voice is only subpar of those other YouTubers. Dan. This is what happens when you're filming by yourself. Yeah, so I got the office by myself today. It's pretty lonely, but it's okay. It's all good. Well, everyone else decided to take the weekend. Or the week, whatever today is. Thursday? Yeah. Whatever everyone else decided to do. Yeah, they decided to leave me behind. So, all right. So I got this much. That's pretty good. 40, that's a good start. I mean, I don't have exactly as much as I would like. Where the heck am I supposed to go? I should have 64. I should have a full thing of iron at some point. How the heck am I supposed to get up there if I don't have a, what's it called it? A pickaxe. Unless I'm supposed to go this way. No? Where am I supposed to go? I hate this map. I hate this underground mine so much. Urgh. I'll find my way out. But I'll see you guys next time.